What if I told you your money has been shrinking for years and nobody told you? Not because you spent it, not because you made bad decisions, but because of something happening quietly in the background of the economy every single day. That's inflation. Most people think inflation is just prices going up. Gas costs more, rent costs more, groceries cost more, but those are just the symptoms. The real story is what's happening to your money. Every year, your dollars buy a little less. A little less food, a little less fuel, a little less freedom. Your money didn't stay the same while prices rose. Its buying power fell, and that's a completely different problem. Inflation doesn't just happen, it's created. When the amount of money grows faster than the amount of goods and services available, each dollar becomes a little less valuable. The same amount of stuff, less purchasing power. That's the entire mechanism. Imagine there's one pizza, 8 people, 8 slices, everyone gets one. Now 4 more people walk in. Same pizza, no extra slices, suddenly everyone gets less. Inflation works in a similar way. The strange part, nobody tells you it's happening. No announcement, no warning, just a little less purchasing power every year. Until one day, something feels off. A dollar today buys far less than it did 20 years ago. And that money you've been keeping safe, it may still look the same on paper, but it buys far less than it used to. You didn't spend it, you didn't lose it. It simply lost value, quietly, year after year. And your savings account? Maybe it's paying 0.5% interest, while inflation is running at 3%, 4%, or even 5%, which means your money is moving backward, even while you're trying to do the responsible thing. And if that sounds unfair, it gets worse. When inflation rises too fast, the Fed raises interest rates to slow it down. Sounds like a solution, until you realize what it means. Higher credit card payments, higher car loan payments, higher mortgage payments. Inflation weakens your savings. The cure increases your debt costs. You get squeezed from both sides at the same time. And here's what almost nobody talks about. Inflation hurts the people who spend most of their income on necessities: food, rent, gas, the things you can't stop buying. Meanwhile, people who own assets like stocks and real estate often see those assets rise in value. They call it monetary policy. You call it life getting more expensive. So let's go back to the beginning. Inflation isn't your money disappearing. It's your money losing power, slowly, quietly, every single year. The price tags are just the evidence. The real damage happened long before you reach the checkout line. And that feeling that your paycheck works harder but gets you less, that's not your imagination. That's inflation.